Breathing is not something most people think about. In fact, you just take it for granted every day. But if you are struggling to breathe, it is the only thing that matters. Taking one breath after another is a matter of life and death. But you may not know it, you need a respiratory therapist. In today's world, lung problems are on the rise and respiratory care is among the fastest growing specialties in healthcare.
Respiratory therapy is one of the important supportive services for all critical care areas for pediatric, adult and neonates. The Royal Hospital, we started these services many years back and we found how the importance to have respiratory therapy in the unit, how they supported the patients who are admitted in the unit and as well patients who are shifted for home ventilation.
Respiratory therapists are needed in just about every facet of the healthcare system. They are specifically trained to assist physicians in the care of the patients, from diagnostics and patient evaluation to treatment and rehabilitation, from physician consultation to patient education, from rapid response emergency care to long-term case management. They assist in diagnostic procedures, administer oxygen and breathing treatments, conduct pulmonary therapy, teach home care to patient and family members, and also care for patients on mechanical ventilators.
Respiratory therapists are also experts in managing the patients on the non-invasive ventilators. They start by choosing the right patients, connecting them to the non-invasive ventilator and getting them off the non-invasive ventilator, which is called the process of weaning. The longer the patient is on the mechanical ventilator, the worse is the outcome. So by providing a continuous care to these patients while they are on the ventilator and giving a protocolized management, they help us to get the patients out of these ventilators much faster than required and thus leads to better outcome in the patient.
Patients in need of respiratory care can be literally anyone of any age, from pregnant mothers who is on delivery and is short of breath, helping newborn babies get their first breath, premature infants who need a ventilator to breathe, young children with asthma or other respiratory diseases, adolescents whose breathing is impaired due to trauma, adults with sleep disorders, people with smoking problems, older people with chronic pulmonary diseases, and for all those people who are taking their last breath.
I always equip myself to be always physically on the go, physically fit, because we'll never know what will happen inside the hospital for the span of the week.
The career of every respiratory therapist begins at the hospital where they sharpen their clinical and bedside skills. It is where they treat every kind of patients and every manner of pulmonary diseases and trauma. It is where they become proficient in the use of the very latest respiratory tools and equipments, and it is where they earn the respect and trust of physicians and nurses as a valued member of the healthcare team. For the very best respiratory therapist, the learning never ends. So if you are sitting beside a respiratory therapist now, you might ask them, why did you become a respiratory therapist? I am sure they all have different reasons. And one more thing I am sure is whatever respiratory therapists are doing, they surely are making a difference in the patients' lives.